Hello, good morning. It's Kate Bolt, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the UK, bringing you coffee and cards live this lovely Tuesday morning. I hope that you are well. It's a pretty cloudy day. I can see through my window in front of me. I sit facing a lovely view and it's not very bright and shiny, but I'm hopefully bring you some sunshine today. Right, I'm looking to the left just because I'm just checking out if I'm live on my page on my laptop. Let's just log on and see. It's taking a while. I need to pop you in there. Hi Linda, hi Joe. I need to pop you in my tripod, I think. Let's do that. See if I can. Oh, I've got a coffee my lovely hubby brought me. Bless him. He's nice like that. Grabbed a moment in between meetings to bring me a nice cup of coffee. That's a bit high up there, isn't it? It's not the most flattering angle. There we are. It's all a bit skewy, but we shall sort it out. How is that? Is that okay? Hang on. Oh dear, that's better. Well, I hope I'm live on my page. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look. I needed to enter my password manually. It didn't want to recognise my fingerprint. Here we go. Don't know why. Sometimes it's a bit weird. Oh, yes, I'm live on my page. Good job. Oh, how are you? How is everybody? Oh, I'm so glad you're with me. Thank you for joining me this morning. I've got my coffee for coffee and cards in my... I've got a chicken mug today. Here we go. I hope all is well. So, yeah, busy. Lots of crafting going on. I hope you're managing to find some time to craft too. Let me know what you've been up to and give me a thumbs up in the comments to show me that you're here. So those of you who subscribe to my Coffee and the Cards Kits in the Post class will know that we are using the Celebrate Sunflowers stamp set this month. So it's all about sunshine and sunflowers. You're still trying to get rid of your dry dot. Gosh, that's been hanging around, Linda. I hope you feel better soon, my lovely. That's a bit rubbish, isn't it? Oh, they brought back the mirror. I can flip it around. There we are. They brought it back again. Facebook have been very glitchy lately. So you can see the lovely sentiments and images in this stamp set that we've been using for the last couple of weeks. And I've got some fun creating a little bit different today with some ink blending. Just some simple ink blending for coffee and cards. And I think you'll love it. Oh, that reminds me, I need to get my blending brush out. So this is the one, Celebrate Sunflowers. It's a gorgeous one and it has carried over into this brand new catalogue for Stampin' Up that we've got at the moment. And I'll show you the dies that go alongside it. We're going to be creating with that today. Let's just flip that back. Oh, maybe they've improved it. It's not so difficult to flip back. Oh, that's good. Facebook can be a bit strange. Right, so are you well? Tell me what you've been up to. Have you done anything nice? I've actually... it seems like ages since I saw you last and it was only Friday. So I have been crafting a lot and coping with half a kitchen. So it's a big day in our household today. We have our work surfaces are going in. They're coming in anytime from 12 o'clock. So I may need to go quite quickly at the end to let those guys in. Sort all that out. So our lovely quartz work surfaces are going in. So what looks like our lovely kitchen with, I can't get rid of this. There we go. With no, you know, it's lovely. We've had all the electrics done. We've had all the plumbing done. Got the dishwashers in and it's working and we're using it. The ovens are in. The sink is in, but we have no tap. And we have no hob. So at the moment we're waiting for the beautiful quartz worktop to go in. Then the tap and the hob should be going in by the end of the week. And that's it, apart from the painting. I can't wait. I'm so excited to be able to use a kitchen. Have you been super busy in the garden, Jen? What have you been planting or doing? My garden's looking very neglected. And if you look out of a window that I can see now, it's a jungle. Good morning all. So... we're having our driveway sorted out. It's been desperate for quite some time and that was kind of scheduled in for next week And the grass, we've got a little patch of grass out the front, and that's going entirely, and we're having the driveway put over that, where that would be. So I hadn't mowed it, thinking, oh, well, it's going, it's fine, right? And it's got a bit of a jungle, and now the guy has said, due to all the rain, it's been put back a week. So now I have to mow it because it's just such a mess. It's embarrassing. Don't come around and look at my lawn out the front. So that is over the next couple of days. That's my job. I have to sort that out because I'm sure the neighbours are going to complain. What with the skip and the lawn. Well, never mind. Oh, you've been planting lots. I haven't, which is not like me. I don't feel like I haven't been inspired to, and it's not like me at all. I've normally got all my planters up in April, way before you're meant to, and I haven't at all. So I think my pots are desperate. I think that's going to be the next thing for me. So you had the whole garden redone over the winter. Oh, I bet. So you've got a blank canvas. How lovely is that? Oh, so you can put lots of perennials in, Jen. Good morning, Claire. I have put a big Stampin' Up order through this morning, so I'm spending a lot of time doing that for our paper share. I was meant to go in last night, but I eventually put it in through this morning. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Who is this with me? Oh, hi, Julia. You're so lovely. Thank you, my love. I do miss you. Julia's in my wider team of Stampin' Up demonstrators. It's so lovely to see people on here. Yeah, so I think we'll get cracking. Otherwise, I could talk all day. I do post these coffee and cards, chat and craft kind of ones up onto YouTube afterwards. So if you're watching YouTube and you've got me on replay, I hope you don't mind the chat, and actually give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you like it. It really helps us along. So you have had a lot of fun shopping. I have had a lot of fun shopping this morning. Oh my word. So this brand new catalogue is rather nice, isn't it? Yes. So I put rather a lot in. So what I might do is when my big order comes, which won't be for a while because I just put it through, I'll show you what I've got, because it's nothing nicer than seeing it. It's so much nicer to see the stamp sets and the dies and the papers than it is just looking at a picture in a catalogue. So I'll show you. And Wendy, you put your large order in yesterday. We're all at it. It was quite a while for me. I've normally got it in by now, but I did a really decent pre-order. That demonstrators are allowed to do that. So I did put a decent pre-order in. So I didn't feel such an urgency to put a large order in straight away. And it took me a while to decide what I wanted, but I've put rather a lot on there anyway. So good. Right, okay. And of course, we've got that amazing host reward deal this month, which helps. So if you put in an order of over £150, it starts with your Stampin' Rewards. But if you put in over £200, you're getting your Stampin' Rewards plus an extra £20 in Stampin' Rewards this month. So that's extra product credit. So why not? You've got an Thursday delivery. Jen, will you show us what you've got? Oh, birthday present for you, Wendy. Absolutely. Yay. Happy birthday for that. And your order came quickly, Carol. It came within a week. Oh, I know, because some of the cards you made and you put in the Inkstamp craft, your share your craft group. Absolutely beautiful stuff from the new catalogue. It's all coming really fast, isn't it? Oh, that's good. Okay, here's the fun bit. I am going to turn you around. I'm sorry about the glare on my glasses. I'll turn you around and we'll start crafting. So please bear with me because I've repositioned my whole tripod and it's going to have to go back again. So I do apologise. Right, here we go. This is the fun part. Do, 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 do. Talk amongst yourselves. Right, you can see what we're doing. You can see my lovely coffee. I'll put you down. I do need two hands to kind of swivel my tripod around because there's a bit of unscrewing. It's a fabulous one, but it does take a bit of jigging around. But I do like to say hello if I can. Good morning, Zaina. We've been chatting away. We've all been talking about the orders we've been doing from this new catalogue. It's rather amazing, and I've just been spending quite a bit of time perfecting mine. So I had a lot to put on there, what with paper shares and what else? Paper shares I had to do, planning for classes, taking advantage of that lovely Stampin' Reward offer we've got this month with the extra £20 product credit. Love that. There we are. I think we're in, except for it doesn't feel very sturdy. Are we good? Not really. What's happening? I can't tighten it up anymore. So, oh, there we are. That's what it is. You spent loads on paper, but no pennies. I know. Well, this is it. We're going to, honestly, I've spent loads on everything. I tell you, Zaina, I'm going to be living on, we decided this, I've got a brand new kitchen and we're going to be living on beans on toast now. Beans on toast for the next month. Oh, I don't care. It's great. Okay, coffee and cards this week. We have, here's my box of, I keep all our coffee and cards kits in. Let's move that one out of the way. And this is this week. So we're going to be doing a little bit of ink blending. And we're going to be using this lovely stamp set. I can't wait to get the papers from the new catalogue. They are so stunning. And with a paper show, we can try them all out. And these are the sunflower dies that go with the Celebrate Sunflower stamp set. And this is the bundle we're using for coffee and cards. Okay, so this gorgeous sunflower I've been using rather a lot. And if you subscribe to my coffee and cards kit in the post, you'll have got all your pieces die cut for you. So I will show you, and all your cards, bases and layers and everything ready for you. So I think, if I remember what I'm going to do first, I think we're going to do this one first. I can't even remember which way round. Yes, that's it, Zaina. I understand that. Doesn't go that far, does it? It's amazing what you can do with what you've got, though. Honestly, it really is. So this is our first one. That's why I'm a demo, though. That is exactly why I'm a demo, because I like to get more for my money. And that's just honest. Because why wouldn't you want a permanent 20% discount, 25% discount? Okay, so, and I sell the product, obviously, you know that. So that means that I can earn from this lovely hobby and that I don't have to dip into my pocket for all my goodies. All right, so we have got a thick white, basic white cards base. Hi, Amanda. Good morning. Lovely of you to join us. So this is my thick card base, UK metric. So it is an A4 scored in half at 10.5 and then cut in half at 14.8. And then my layers, as usual, are just ½ centimetre smaller. So this one is 10 by 14.3. And then my white one for stamping on is 9.5 by 13.8. Okay. So this is the one we're going to play with to begin with. And I have die cut from that lovely, beautiful sunflower die from this bundle. I have die cut the sunflower out. And I've also die cut this. And this one is from, I want to say from, it's not Stitched So Sweetly. I think this is the Tasteful Label die. One of my favourite die labels. Okay, I'm just going to grab my blending brush. Where are they? Oh, here they are. I knew there was something I hadn't got out. So if you have a sponge or a sponge dauber, or a big piece of the sponge, let me grab one and show you. You could do this. Use what you have. So these sponges here, cut up into quarters. I use those a lot and they wash well. We still carry all the sponge daubers. These ones that I've got out that I've been using, obviously it's got a blue tip on it because I've been using a blue ink, but they come on the end. They come and fit on the end of your finger and you can use those. Or you can use a blending brush. Now, these are my favourite tools to use. They're fabulous. And I'm going to be using it with this die cut and a yellow ink pad. So I have chosen Daffodil Delight. So let's go with that. And I'm going to be having some fun with this. So I've got my white sunflower and I'm going to ink it all over and create like a silhouette in various places on my card. All right, so I'm going to start in the corner, and I'm going to get my blending brush, and I'm literally going to pick up the ink from the ink pad. Oh, your cats, do they play with your sponge daubers, Zaina? That's hilarious. Now I've got a tip. If you put it straight onto your cardstock, it can look a bit harsh. So I kind of just do that to begin with. So doing any splodgy bits before I go on. And holding it with one hand, I'm literally going to go round and round in circles. And I'm going to create a background like this. Just move your hand like that. Keep picking it up, make sure there's no splodgy bits, and just go for it. Some bits will have more ink than others. That's a nice look of it. So kind of keep it to this corner because you're going to do more of them, so you want more white space. The sponge daubers are great for this kind of thing, but if you don't have the blending brushes, but these blending brushes are just the best. And you get a pack of 3, which is amazing. She runs away with it or swipes it off the table. I can imagine her pouring it off. Oh, bless. So look, you end up with this really pretty sunflower silhouette. And then we're going to go again, and I think I'm going to put one right kind of, so we have one almost front and center here. Yeah, I think there. Put it wherever you like, and just carry on until you've covered your piece of cardstock in sunflowers. Doesn't matter if it moves slightly, it doesn't have to be completely accurate, just generally. So you want it to go over the edge a little bit, but not too much. There we go. So what did you do yesterday, ladies? Did any of you do anything different to what you've been doing because the rules were relaxed slightly? Did anybody go anywhere? Did anybody eat out anywhere or do anything nice? Or go and visit a friend? What did you do? Look at that, isn't it beautiful? I'm going to do another one here. Did you do anything? That's that one. And then one at the top. You stayed at home. What you kind of plan on doing. Have you had your jabs all sorted? Oh no, that's right. You were delayed with your jabs. Yes, definitely go out and about when you've had your jabs all sorted. I remember now. I'm just going to go up to the edge so that it's kind of even. Have a little bit on the bottom here. So I did a thing yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Zaina. I hope you feel better soon. That's pretty rubbish. I'm sorry. That's not very fun. Oh, Hilary, I'm so glad you're here, though. How lovely that you've got it on. Thank you for joining us, even if it's a real pain sometimes with the internet, isn't it? Lovely of you to join us. So I did a thing yesterday that I wasn't banking on. Oh, you're in quarantine as you're visiting from Spain. Well, I'm sorry you're in quarantine, Amanda, but I'm glad you joined us. And hopefully it will pass by quickly. So this piece that we have been using to sponge and now has turned yellow is exactly what we want it to be because it's going to go on the front of our card. Okay, it's going to go on here like that. And it just looks so pretty up against all of these. Chronic fatigue, that's hard. Now, you can push these ones out with your little pick tool, or you can leave some of them in. I quite like it with half in and half out, but I'll demonstrate so you can see. When it cuts it out, there's all these little kind of where the seeds are in the sunflower, and you can push them out. I don't really mind if they're in or out. I kind of like it. But I'll push them out to show you. So after school yesterday, I had to take Jacob to the dentist for his checkup. So we went and did that, knowing that at that end of town, I could pop in and see my niece and drop off a birthday gift for her because I hadn't seen her and it was her birthday at the end of last week. So I went to there and I just did a doorstep drop off. But my little great nephew, who's only just, well, he's 6, and he's adorable. I haven't been able to hug him for as long as, obviously, no one's allowed to hug anyone. And so he ran to the door and I gave him the biggest hug. I literally squeezed the life out of the poor little soul, and he probably just thought I was completely mad. But honestly, it was the best hug. Oh, it was so emotional. I could hug my little great nephew Teddy, and it was just the best thing ever. I've had both my jabs. But yeah, I was so happy to do that. So now we're going to stick this together. Let's grab some glue, because I could chat all day. So I hope you're enjoying it. If you like my Facebook Lives, do share them while you're watching. It really helps me if you just press share. Thank you if you do. Right, I am going, because there are other people who might like to see it, who might be interested in crafting. You never know. Right, I'm going to pop that on there. I think that glue is running out. Like so. And then I'm going to grab some sticky foam pads, I think, for the back of this one. Here, they're the little ones. They're the little ones. They're the little... I seem to have all the little ones out. Here we are. Here's some big ones. And you can see where I've pulled all those little pieces on the back. Let's get rid of those. Right, I'm going to pop. Actually, the little ones might be better. Maybe the universe was trying to tell me that and I just wasn't listening. I think the small ones would fit on. If you don't have them, you can cut the big ones up. These are just super, super handy. The mini dimensionals. And you get the same for your money, just more smaller ones. Excuse me. Right, here we go. Oh, can you hear that clock? The men in the road are doing something with the fibre. Oh no. Tell them to go away until Tuesday's done with. They're not allowed to come. Oh. Oh, Wendy, what an idea. So Wendy's also part of our wider team. So I've got a lovely team of demonstrators, and some of them are on here this morning, called Incredible Stampers. So if you join my team this month with the lovely joining offer where you get all those freebies, you'd be part of that. But then our wider team is a team called the Pinkies, and our team leader, she runs events too, and we all get together, and we've all been doing virtual events over the pandemic. But we are desperately waiting to have a great big in-person event. And we will be doing a lot of hugging as long as it's safe to do so. We will see, but it's something we are all desperate for when we are allowed to all just meet up, because we're such a sociable, lovely, crafty community. It's just incredible, and I miss it so much. If you join my team, you automatically become part of my wider team too. So you get to go to all these fun events. It's fab. Okay, so we've got the little label. And I was just checking what colour I'd stamped this lovely stamp in. Actually, it's not black. I do believe that's early espresso ink. So let me grab my ink pad, because I got the black one out. Sorry, Alfie. Alfie's sat on the floor. He's trying to squeeze in behind my chair. And there's not a lot of room for him. So we have got a few stamps on this one. Congratulations. Let's celebrate you. Thanks a bunch. And know that you are loved. And I obviously chose this one to fit that sentiment, but I think that one might also fit on there. But I think I'll get know that you are loved, because it's probably a bit more useful to me right now. Oh, actually, I don't know. Ah, I might use that one. Will it fit? It might just fit. Should we try it? It's not the end of the world if it doesn't. Let's grab an ink pad or an acrylic block and try it out. I don't know if that's going to fit on there. We'll try it. Good morning, Wilma. Thank you for joining us. So if I stamp this one, let's hope it will fit on this little lovely label that I've already die cut. And if it doesn't, oh well, we'll have to have a new one. Okay, wish me luck. Oh, it just fits on. It's just about, I think it's not that great. See, the A is just on and the S is just coming off, but I think is acceptable. You can definitely read what that says. So I'm going to go for it. I think that's fine because it actually looks really nice. Congratulations on reaching a whole new level of wonderful. Just makes it a little bit different as well to the original one. Grab me some big dimensional foam pads. Morning, Sue. Thank you for joining us. I used a scrap of basic white look that I've already been playing with. I keep all my scraps and sometimes I don't notice what's on the back, but does it really matter? Usually the ones that have been inked aren't in there, but maybe I didn't notice. So let's just line this up. The font in these is so pretty. So there we go. That's beautiful, isn't it? Now, did I put anything inside the middle? I don't think I did. No, so this is my sample that I made. Know that you are loved. Using this inky technique, I've left it blank inside so that I can stamp when I want to send it off. I sometimes do that. I sometimes leave my cards blank ready so that I can do it for the occasion that I want. I think this will be a congratulations one, obviously. So that's that one, and we'll crack on to our next card. This one is also lots of fun with some blending, a very similar idea. Okay, but Coffee and Cards is a simple card that anyone can achieve, even if you've not really done much crafting before. There we are. There's the in. There's the in. So it makes stamping accessible to everyone, I hope. But always a nice, pretty one. Okay, there's all the bits I prepared. And if you subscribe to my kit class in the post, you'll have it all too. All cut ready for you. So what have we got here? I have got the sample. So I like that. Do you like the spattering that I've done? Ink spattering. That's a bit of fun too. So we have got the same. We've got the same Whisper White A4 scored in half and cut in half to make, that would make you 2 card bases out of 1 piece of thick white cardstock. And this is 0.5 centimetre smaller at 10 by 14.3 centimetres. And this one is 9.5 by 13.8 centimetres. So it just goes down by 0.5 centimetre on this side and this side to make it 0.5 centimetre small all the way around. All right, and this white piece is the bit that we're going to use to play with. We've got another sunflower that I die cut out from the beautiful sunflower dies that go with this set. They are still in our catalogue and they are gorgeous. And there's that big one. So that's that, and we're going to use that. But I'm not going to ink this one this time. I'm going to put it to the side. But I am going to ink the little centre that I cut out. That's also included in the die set. So here we are. Now, I've got my lovely blending brush that's still got yellow ink all over it, and we're going to use that. If you have a sponge or a sponge dauber, you can do the same. I don't have a clean dauber to... I don't think I've got... Hang on, hold on. This one is... I did have one for yellow when I was doing some cards the other day. No, that's red. So, but the idea is if you have a sponge dauber, this one is not the right colour. What colour is this one? This one's also red or pink, yeah. So put it in your, I'm not going to put it in there, it's the wrong colour, but put it in your ink pad. Gradually take off a little bit of the ink on your scrap paper before you sponge on your card. Otherwise you end up with a real scratchy type of impression. So you want it soft like that. Hope that helps. Even if you're using, or even more importantly, if you're using this, I'll show you because this one's fairly clean. If you're using a piece of sponge, just take it on here and take off some of your ink so that you leave that kind of scratchy piece and you just get a really soft yellowy sheen. Does that make sense? Okay. My favourite is the blending brush. This is the softest and I really love it. Right, so I'm going to pick up some of this. Going to decide where my flower is going to go. Going to make sure I've got no kind of blobby bits on my ink, and then I'm just going to go for it. And have a nice soft yellow inked up area kind of in the middle. It just gives that nice like hue is the word. Soft yellow hue. And then I've got another technique to show you. And you don't have to do this if you don't have it, but I just think it adds a little bit of something to it. Maybe a bit more yellow. Just in the middle. I love these brushes. Right, okay, so what we're going to do next, we're going to create a mess. So I've got my Stampin' Right marker. These are the water-based markers, and they have a brush end and a thin end. And I'm going to use the brush end to create some ink spatters. This is a fun way of doing it. Now, you might well get inky. So I'm going to try it like this, but I'm also going to, actually, where's another pen? A pen. I might have to do something else. I'm going to just hold my pick-up tool, or it could be another pen, and just tap it. And you should, actually, it might not work today. I haven't got a lot of ink in there, so I'm going to show you a different way of doing it. I'm going to use my fingers. All right. Although I did re-ink this the other day. Oh, it's not going to work. I can't remember how I did this. Oh, yeah, it is working. You can see, oh, I don't know if you can see that. I've got the light on. There's ink spatters. Oh, I know what I meant to be doing. It's been ages since I did it. So do it with your lid. I'd forgotten. There. You get a much better spatter. And you get this lovely, can you see that? Speckled image. Not sure if you can see it, but there you go. That's what you get just by doing that with your pens, with the brush tip end. They don't work with the Stampin' Blends, just the Stampin' Right markers for that. So we've got that, and then we're going to pop this one on here, and I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on it. So I'm going to add my glue in the middle at the back. This Tombow is definitely on its way out. I keep thinking it's finished, and then a load more comes out. So here we go. So just pop that on there, and you can see that lovely yellow hue behind it. I am going to ink up my centre that I cut out. If you don't want to get inky hands, hold it down with something else like a tweezers or a pen, or I don't really care. I'm always covered in ink. It doesn't matter, does it? It washes off really easily. So make it nice and yellow. I'm going to grab a drink, and then we're going to pop it together. That's better. I don't want that nice cup of coffee to go cold that my lovely husband made me. I might make it a bit more yellow, actually. I want it properly yellow. There we are. Look at my fingers. go. And I'm going to pop it on. Just like that. And then we're going to put our sentiment on. So I need a little bit of white, a scrap of Whisper White. Let me grab it. It's not called Whisper White anymore. It's called Basic White, but you know what I mean. Look, there's a scrap that I've been stamping on. That's from the pansy set. Okay, so I think I'm going to stamp the sentiment. I've got Let's Celebrate You. I think I'm going to do Thanks a Bunch on this one. I really like this one. Love the font on this one. I'm going to do that one. And I love how the early espresso isn't too dark. So we're going to go for that instead of black kind of tones. Although I definitely did black on the sample one. Thanks a bunch. Gosh, that clock, I'm really sorry if you can hear it. I should have taken the battery out of it. It's a kitchen clock we had in the kitchen, and my husband always hated it. So it came off the wall and it's been moving around the house because we're having the kitchen done and we're going to replace the clock. Let me find my scissors. And this morning I thought it'd be hilarious just to pop it in my husband's office. Anyway, he was like, what's that ticking? Oh no. And he just brought it in here just before copying cards. And I didn't realise how loud the ticking was. It is really annoying. Oh dear. Right, so I am going to use my lovely little snips and I'm just going to snip it out. You know how I like a little bit of fussy cutting. And I'm just going to go along, leave a little border, like so. Take a bit of that off. Just go around the shape generally of the letter and move the card, not your scissors. Makes it very easy. And if you don't like to cut out, it's fine. Just cut out a rectangle with a stamped word on it, or another label die. Reminds me of being in my grandma's house, that clock ticking. It'll take a bit of getting used to though. It's quite loud. Tell me if you can hear that clock. There we are. Thanks a bunch. There we go. All done. And we're going to pop that one on. Oh, I really like it in the early espresso colour. It kind of really takes the edge off the stark black. You can't hear it. Thanks, Zaina. I'm glad you can't, because it's quite loud. You can't hear it on here. Good news. Because I think it could be quite irritating if you could. It won't be staying in here. I think it's destined for the bin. Honestly, it's not even a very good clock. It doesn't keep time or anything. Right, I'm cutting up some of the little foam pads so that I can fit this on with a little bit of height to it. Oh, you can hear it. It actually is quite soothing, but it's a bit too loud. If it was just, actually it's on my desk, so if it was on the wall, it wouldn't be too bad. But I think it would make me want to go to sleep. Hi, Joe. Right, here we go. I put on a load of little pieces of dimensional there on my sentiment. Just take the backing off. So, any of you, what have you ordered on your lovely orders from the new catalogue? I've put quite a lot of lovely things on mine. I'm so looking forward to the Expressions in Ink suite. That is absolutely beautiful. I think that is definitely going to be one of the most popular suites in the catalogue. Yeah, that's true. That is true, Zaina. Once it's in the kitchen, you don't notice all that because it's a noisy place, isn't it? A kitchen. All right, let's pop this together. So I am doing, we've got some exciting news about kits with Stampin' Up. We have we are releasing a new line of kits. It's called a kit collection. And it looks absolutely amazing. And what they're going to be doing is stocking a line of card kits, paper crafting kits at a really reasonable price point, which is fabulous. And they are going to be while stocks last. So, and there'll be all different ones. So they won't be in the catalogue. It'll be go on to the website, have a look at all the kits that are available and choose the one that you like. And when it runs out, they won't necessarily restock that one. They may do, but they'll just bring out a new one. So you have more to choose from all the time. And that's the idea of the kit collection. So to launch this kit collection, I'm going to have a kit class in June. And I'm going to do it via Zoom. So if any of you are interested in my kit class, do let me know. I will be putting some information out about it very soon. Oh, Carol, me too. I've got a long list. Did you say you were having the tree one? Somebody said they've got the tree one. What's it called? Beautiful Earth? I'll have a look in a minute. Okay, that says thanks a bunch. And the same as the other one, I'm going to leave it blank and put a thank you inside that. Okay, so what have we got? We have got this one and we have got this one. That was our sample, and that's the one we've made today. So these are our two cards. What time are we at? We're doing very well for time. So these are our cards that we've made this week. So you want it, need it. I want it, need it too. Definitely. I love these. Absolutely love these. Oh, look. So we've got that congratulations one in there, which is what I need to put in this one, isn't it, really? Congratulations on reaching a whole new level of wonderful. Shall I put that? Actually, no. Yes, let's do it. Oh, no, it's in there. Let's leave it for now and come back to it. Oh, I love these. So, so pretty. And, of course, you can put some bling on it. I could grab some of that. We have plenty of bling going on. What have I done with them? Oh, there's so many. So many bling. I think I got them out. Oh, I already got them out, look. I've got some resin hearts still. They may be nice. But I think we want something a bit more sparkly. Sparkly, I love the sparkly. So these are the basic Rhinestone Jewels. They are gorgeous. There's none missing. I've been using them. So let's put some on here. Know that you are loved. Let's jazz up all these cards. Ooh, I think the sticky came off that one. There we go. So I am quite excited to get out and about and do some things, ladies. I don't know about you. I think we'll be going to the cinema at some point. I don't know what and when, but I think that might be a really nice thing to do. It's just a bit weird, isn't it, being able to do things? It's kind of daunting, but I suppose normality will ensue at some point. We'll get used to it along the way. Just might take a little while. One there. I'm going to use a whole load. I have 3 on each one. How's that? Odd numbers. That one. So those are the samples that I made in preparation for this week's Coffee and Cards, and that's the one that we've made today. Love those. Love this set. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do a Zoom kit class, and I think that will be brilliant. I'm really looking forward to that. We could all get together and make the kits, and it would just be a really fun evening. And you could join in wherever you are. couldn't you? So there's today's cards. I hope you like them. Please give me a thumbs up if you do. It really helps me along. Now I'm looking for my catalogue. Where did I put it? Here it is. What was the one? Somebody said they'd ordered this one. So that's the Expressions in Ink. How beautiful is that one? Did you order the Beauty of the Earth suite? Because that's this one. And it's really gorgeous. And so you see these dies. I don't even see these dies at the bottom. If you use it on the designer series paper, on the pattern paper, let me show you. Actually, is there a better picture? No. So here, you can cut out the paper. Yeah, I thought that was right, Zaina. You can cut that out. And it comes out like this. And you can put it on the tree die. So you've got an autumn tree, or you could have a winter or a summer or a spring tree with the different foliage on it. So it's got like a foliage die. It's got a few different ones. So beautiful. I think this one would be great for Christmas cards as well. Absolutely gorgeous. So there's that one, and then there's another tree one, but I'm not sure which one you meant. Was it the Beauty of the Earth? Let's see if I can find the other tree one. I'm very tempted, but I'm getting this stitchery one. I think this would be great to put around cards. Hi, Liz. We're just finishing up, but we were just looking for a stamp set in the catalogue. We were looking at the Beauty of the Earth, and there is another suite with trees, I believe. And I can't remember what it's called. That was fun, isn't it? It's got all those lions and tigers on it. Not lions, tigers, and other big cats. Here it is. Is this it? Inspired Thoughts. I really like this one as well. And the reason is because you can do the same. It has the trees and it has how you can cut the foliage out. But it has the trees in a row. And I think what inspired me was this. Hang on, if I can show you. That wintry one. How gorgeous would that be for Christmas? Yeah. I didn't know which one you meant, Zania, if it was the Inspired Thoughts or the Beauty of the Earth. But they're both beautiful. So that's that. So I should be back on Friday. I'll be back on Friday, but Friday live paper crafting is moved over to YouTube. So I'm streaming live on YouTube on my YouTube channel every Friday evening at 7 o'clock. So please join me then. I would be very grateful if you would pop over and see me on YouTube. I will post the link to my YouTube channel on my Facebook page on Friday so that you know where to find me. And I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still around, but I'm just over there on YouTube. I will pop this Facebook Live on replay over on YouTube as well. So if you're watching me on replay, do give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you for joining me. You're absolute angels. And I hope you have a great week. And the sun shines because it's just started raining. Take care. Have a great week. And I'll see you Friday. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. Bye.